to the Patriots are the awesomest team in the universe day here at Bet Center. I am Damon D, serving you up a hot, steamy cup of awesome each week here on Bet Center from BetUS.com. Head there today, and they'll take care of you by way of copious amounts of boobies and bonuses. As for me, I'm here to take your hand and prance with you down the lollipop lane of sports wagering. Let's go! Now, you may not like Tom Brady. You might think he's a dainty, all-American pretty boy with his girly hair and his shiny teeth. I mean, he wears Ugg boots, for Christ's sakes. But there is one very certain thing that, like him or not, you simply cannot ignore about him. He is a bad, bad man on the football field. On Monday night, he walked into Gillette Stadium with his fancy smile and Gucci underpants. By the time he left, millions of New York State children were crying themselves to sleep. He's the best-looking boogeyman ever, and he's amazing. The Patriots now are tied for the best record in the league. They have the highest average scoring and the comfiest feet in the NFL. And the Jets, well, they went from a 9-2 Super Bowl contender to a giant bag of suck. I mean, this Pats team is the youngest starting cornerback duo in the NFL, a bottom-ranked defense, and they still managed to be tied for the best record in football. I know, though their monumental ass-hammering of the New York Jets on Monday was a very good indication of their sheer kick-assery. In this business, though, it's not about winning, it's about beating the damn spread. Now, the Pats have covered 5 of their last 7 point spreads, but still aren't even the top 5 of teams in the league that cover the spread in the NFL. That honor still goes to the St. Louis Rams, who after last week are now 9-3 ATS and have overachieved their way to a 6-6 straight-up record and find themselves on top of the NFC West division. I don't know. In other news, though, you need to know that Josh McDaniels was fired by Denver after the Week 13 loss to the Chiefs on Sunday, but in his defense, there really wasn't anybody left from last season that he hadn't cut yet. He was just the last guy left on the roster. Also, Albert Haynesworth suspended for the rest of the regular season by the Redskins for being a douche. Now, let's go find out how we can make some money off our own freeloading, lazy-ass friends. Couch! Ah, friends. Sometimes awesome, sometimes annoying, but always better when they make you money. BetUS.com has an incredible Refer a Friend program where you can take home some easily earned money on behalf of your friends you probably barely like anyhow. Here's how easy it is. All you've got to do is head to betus.com/friends, log in, I know it's adorable, isn't it? Log in and fill in their name and email. They'll receive an invite letter from you, and you'll receive 25% of their initial deposit into your BetUS account. And there's also great prizes awarded each month to the player that brings in the most referrals. Fun! Now, to pick. In football, like in life, you often get your ass handed to you in a neatly tied bow when you least expect it. Like when you're calmly sauntering along the sidewalk and catch a bus in the face when you decide to cross the street. Or like when you're flagging down a cab and you accidentally hail the services of a male prostitute. And always, like an errant football to the nutsack, you never really see it coming, but it's normally pretty damn hilarious. So, in the spirit of unexpected groin injury and hilariosity, this week's Bet Center pick will be brought to you by the Oakland Raiders, who waltzed into San Diego on Sunday as 12.5-point underdogs and not only covered, but won straight up. This week, well, they take their talents to Jacksonville to take on the AFC South Division leading Jaguars as 4.5-point road underdogs. Now, this is going to be a spot where you're going to go against the sporadic Raiders. I know they won on the road last week, and they're showing some signs of life in Oaktown, but Jacksonville allows more yards per pass attempt than any other team in the NFL. The problem is, the Raiders don't throw very well. And with that mediocre Oakland rush defense, it's a recipe for the home team covering. You're going to take Jacksonville minus the 4.5 all the way to the bank. Guys, that's it for me this week here on Bet Center. Make sure you check me out every single week at BetUS.com. May the Schwartz be with you.